Hi guys, so today I want to talk to you about mental health, self-care, self-love, and I have 12 tips for you guys to help you deal with these issues. Some people can overcome depression or any other mental issues like anxiety by following these steps, but it is not a remedy. It is just a way to cope and to manage what you're going through. So I have 12 tips for you guys, and this is going to be video one of a two-part video. So the first tip I have for you guys is to live your life with a purpose. And what does this mean? So living a life with a purpose basically means, for example, many people are working from home right now. So get up, brush your teeth, take a shower, get dressed as if you were going into the office. And this will give you some type of sense of like being. You're not going to be home in your pajamas, feeling sleepy, feeling like crap because you haven't put yourself together. Make your coffee, eat your breakfast, and get to work. A lot of people like to make to-do lists, and this actually helps a lot in terms of staying focused and staying on track with all the work that you have to do in one day. This is very helpful. It is also a little satisfying to be able to check off things on your to-do list. So you can try this, and this can help you feel a lot more productive throughout the day. Tip number 2, take care of your body. So what does this mean? It means eating healthy. It means working out if that is something that helps you. Because I understand sometimes working out is hard for people. Some people want a partner to go to the gym with. Some people work out at home but end up getting lazy. And that's totally understandable. But if you feel like exercise is something that you want to incorporate into your routine, this is a great way to do it. Exercising actually gives you some energy, you have some adrenaline, and therefore you won't be feeling lazy or sluggish. This also means that you won't skip meals. So you have breakfast, you have lunch, you have dinner. This way you have all the nutrients that you need. Your body is not feeling tired. Some people, when they're going through things, they overeat, and there's others that don't eat. For example, when I'm upset about something, I don't really want to eat, but I have to force myself because I know that's something that I need to do to take care of myself. And because I love myself, I definitely have to do that. Tip number 3, spend time with family and friends. Some people are introverts, like me, and then there's others who are extroverts. And spend time with family and friends. It doesn't mean it has to be a party all the time. It doesn't mean you have to go to a fancy dinner. Just visiting your mom, visiting your dad, your siblings, friends, cousins, just coming over and spending time with them is a great way to help you keep your mind off of things that are bothering you. It's also a great way to express your feelings, even though you think you don't need it. A lot of times we do need to speak to someone, we do need to vent, we do need to let out those feelings, and it is a process, and this is something that can help start a conversation or ideas for you to take the next step to be healthy, to be happy, and to be able to love yourself. Tip number 4, take breaks. So what does this mean? A lot of us are running on empty all the time. We are busy with kids, we're busy with school, work, family situations, bills, and so we're constantly running around and not realizing that our bodies do need a break. Not realizing that we do need to take some time for ourselves, even though we have a packed schedule. So taking breaks, if you're a student, can mean using the Pomodoro method. So that's like you study 25 minutes, you take a 5-minute break. In that 5-minute break, you can do whatever you please, whether it is doing the dishes or texting back some friends or family, watching 5 minutes of your show, your favorite show. or just, you know, sitting outside and getting some fresh air for a few minutes. So taking breaks is really important because you don't want to overwork yourself. You don't want to feel like all you do is work all the time without giving yourself basically refilling your cup. So if your cup is empty, there's nothing for you to pour out. You can't help anyone. You can't help yourself. You have to make sure that your cup is at least halfway full so that you're not feeling like you're giving too much of yourself to everyone else, to your work, to your school. Tip number 5. Speak to your doctor and discuss medication. So I know a lot of people are against taking medication, and that's completely okay. You know, these tips will not work. All of these tips will not work for everyone, but at least some should work for most people. If you have anxiety, if you have depression, bipolar, or any other mental illness, speak to your doctor. You can discuss medication. You can try the medication. A lot of these times, these medications do have side effects, so you might really want to look into that with your doctor. After a couple weeks, your body should start getting used to the medication, and you know, if you've had any nausea or headaches or been feeling tired because of the medications, this will soon subside, hopefully, and you can, you know, go about your day and do the things that you've always wanted to do that probably you couldn't because you were depressed or you were anxious or, you know, you're bipolar or whatever the case is. So it is important. Some medications do work and some might not work, so you probably just have to find what works best for you. Tip number 6, seek therapy. So in the Latin and African American communities, therapy is somewhat of a taboo. So a lot of people say, hey, I'm not crazy, I don't need therapy, you know, or I don't feel like the therapist is going to understand me, understand my lifestyle. I don't think the therapist is going to be a good fit. And these are all valid concerns, clearly. So when you do seek for a therapist, just try to find one that you feel might be able to relate to you more. If you're Hispanic, you might want a Hispanic therapist. If you're Black, you might want a Black therapist. And that's completely okay because we as a whole people, we go to certain things, and a lot of those things are because of how we were raised or because of how our position is in this world. So you might want someone who can understand where you come from just based on you being the same race or ethnicity, you know? So, and that's completely okay. Find someone that you're comfortable with. If you guys don't match, that's okay. You can just move on to the next one, but don't be discouraged. Try therapists. For now, those are all the tips that I have. I didn't want to make this too much of a long video, but look out for part 2. I have 6 more tips for you guys on mental health, self-love, self-care, and what to do to cope with these feelings that you guys are having. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, turn on the notification bell so that you know when I upload videos.